All right, it looks like we are live. Let's wait for the commercials to end. What is going on, guys? I've got way too many screens going on here. Where am I? There we go. So let's see who we got here. What's going on? Might help if I turn my volume on.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm all over the place tonight, guys. Let's see. All right. How do I get out of the private chat? Right there. Let's see who we got in the chat. Bachi, Cajun, Crystal, Mater, Renegade, Rail. Good evening, everybody. How are we doing?
Hi, everyone.
Trent, why don't you explain to them what it is that's going on with the fundraising and your baseball stuff while I go grab my drink.
So guys, there's a tournament that's going on from the 9th of July to the 14th, and we're going down to Leland, North Carolina to stay, and we're trying to raise money for the hotel stay, our uniforms, and the gas.
So yeah, that's what we got going on, guys. Trent made the 13U All-Star team. 14U, sorry. Long story short, he was not going to originally play on the All-Star team. However, none of my boys were. And the head coach for the All-Star team had requested 3 of my players to play for him. Like begged and pleaded for them to all come over and play. So from his 15U team, it was 13, 14, and 15-year-olds in the Dixon Hitmen. There is our shortstop, our catcher, and then Trent, who played first base, pitched, and was kind of a floater wherever else we needed him as well. So we got Scott Keller in the house. What's going on, Mr. Briggs? Randy, how you guys doing? Appreciate you guys all coming by. So with what Trent has already raced through fundraisers, there was a car wash. What were some of the other fundraisers you guys have done?
We did like a calendar.
Yeah, so there was a calendar on our Facebook page that was basically for the whole month of June. So if you pick whatever day it was, there was 30 of them, I believe. What's going on, Chef? So if you picked day number 5, you donated $5 for that one, and they filled up the entire calendar of June. So that raised some money. The car wash raised money as well. However, there's a 13, 14, and a 15-year-old all-star team, and all the boys have been doing the fundraising together. There's 12 to 16 boys on each team. So that money that they've raised during the fundraisers hasn't, when you spread load it across 3 different teams, there's not much there for them. So we decided, hey, let's do it live. And, if people donate, great. We truly do appreciate it. If not, all we do is you ask, share the stream out for us. That way, maybe somebody else sees it and they jump on and they're a baseball fan. Their kids play and they know what it is we're going through. Maybe they'll donate. If not, hey, we're just going to chit chat about some tools, some upcoming projects, and some other stuff like that. What have you been up to, Brandon?
Not much. Just getting ready for the animals. I had to put shade cloth up everywhere because it's so hot here. So I had to put shade cloth up to keep them from overheating out there.
Okay. Let me finish sending this message. Maybe once. Sorry, I got people asking to come up on the stream.
So far, my internet seems okay, so hopefully it stays like this.
Yeah.
I'm stuck out the internet, or out the. I got the stuck out the window here.
Here. My channel. Alright. So we got that. I'm going to close that and that down. There, now we're all on the same one. Alright, so I appreciate the raid. I'm assuming that came from Mater's Live. So we're wanting to do some more videos and stuff like that, but unfortunately, our time has been tied up with the last bit of baseball. We thought we were going to be done at the end of the regular season, but now we're doing All-Stars, and there's All-Star tournaments for the 12U team that I coached. 2 of those boys from that team made the All-Star team. So that tournament is a county tournament, which starts tomorrow night at one of our local parks. And we'll be there just about every night working the concession stand and doing stuff like that. So Trent's actually going to be volunteering and helping out with the concession stand, running bottles of water to the umpires, stuff like that. And part of the proceeds from that concession stand will also be donated to their teams. So the mini bikes and go-karts have been in storage, and I haven't messed with them. Haven't had a chance to, especially with getting that Del Sol running for Damien. He turns 16 in the end of this month, so he'll be getting his actual license within the next couple of months. So I had to make sure that the car's running right and stuff like that. If there's like a squeaking sound or the brakes are squealing and stuff, he doesn't know what that stuff means yet. So I wanted to drive it for a little bit to make sure that it runs right, and also to save money on gas because gas is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you got what, like 3 or 4 more trips to make back to clean, Brandon?
Yeah. And I think each trip, because my brother-in-law's been driving it, it's been about $200 each time.
That's, yeah.
I can't wait to fully be out of there because I'm tired of making these trips on the weekend.
I bet. Did your mom and them find a place yet?
So my mom still has doctor appointments there, so she's staying on post housing with my brother-in-law and sister. And then my dad's coming on up here to find a job.
Okay.
So she'll move up here after all her appointments are done.
All right. So how long does your brother-in-law have left? What's going on, 710?
Oh, this is my other brother-in-law. I think he says he's just going to finish out his, he decided he's going to just finish out his time and go civilian because he went in with college degrees and he went in as an enlisted, but he wanted to be an officer, but he wanted to be enlisted first. Well, they got him in a position, and they hate to release him from that position, so they won't sign him off to go to the warrant officer school.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
With the retention rate being as low as it is right now, they should be keeping anybody they can.
And it's killing him. He's only like on a specs pay and he's got all these college loans.
Yeah, I'm checking the chat now. Hey, what's going on, Bill Beckett? Adam, what's going on, man? Can I pin a link to send the money? I'm not sure what that means. Let's see.
He's got the Bimbo and the Cash App info right here on this banner.
Yeah, it's scrolling down at the bottom, guys. forgive me. I don't normally host live streams. I just join them. Let me see if I can do something in here. Mater said he just sent $5. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe you should pin it in the comment too on the YouTube side. Maybe be easier for some people.
Let me make sure I'm putting that in right.
It's hard to read the banner.
Yeah.
I have PayPal too, but let me see how to do that. There it is.
This little banner right here at the bottom. Let's see. Can I? Yep. Did that get pinned, guys? Cajun, she's checking to see if she has PayPal right now,
I
but
do, I just gotta figure out what it is.
she does. She doesn't know what it is yet. Okay, cool. So it did get pinned. So what do you guys think of that Tool Time Tools Day short that I've been doing? Adam, are you still here in the chat?
I like the tool time thing. Talking about that, I got to go to the store and get bigger envelopes. I was trying to send all your stuff out, but the envelopes are too small.
Yeah, I meant to go to the post office today too, but I didn't. Adam, yep, I just sent you an email with the link too, dude. It's like Small Engine Saturday going on Wednesday night. It needs
Hopefully
more.
this thing keeps it. Starting to mess up on me. We'll just hold it up in the air.
There's a few tools that'll be Cobalt Mater. I've got 2 of them sitting up on the shelf. You can kind of, right there. There's 2 of them. I'm not very good at this. Right up there on that shelf. Right there. There's 2 Cobalt tools. But yeah, the Eclipse is coming along slowly but surely. I got the engine bay painted black. Run out by my chair and grab my phone charger. Let me see. Do I even have a picture on the computer? No, I don't. No, Mater, I'm not going to be going to Lowe's right now. All of my stuff is focused on what I need for school and then getting through this All-Star season.
So, Doc.
What's going on, Doc?
I'm gonna keep holding my hand out this window like this to hold this internet thing, and a wild pig's gonna come over and take my hand off.
How are the puppies doing, Brandon?
Oh, the new puppies are doing good. The old puppies are still a little sick.
Well, that's not good.
They got some kind of parasite from these wild hogs.
Honestly, I would be swacking every hog that comes into the yard.
Oh, I got my pew pew like right here, so if I have to, I can reach it, grab it, and shoot the thing right out the window.
Good. Screenshots. That's extra large. All right. All right, let's see if I can share this. Yep. All right, did that show up, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that is the Eclipse right now, the engine bay. I've got most of it painted. A gloss black. It used to be that forest green color, but where these AC hoses come down, part of the frame rail right here. Now that all this stuff is dry, I can lift these hoses and the compressor and stuff back up and put them on a piece of cardboard on top of that, and then I can finish painting that rail system. And then it's kind of hard to see, but if you look closely right here and right here are two mounts, and they're just like brackets. I think the bumper actually mounts into them. I've got to take those off and sandblast them and then paint those black too. Then I'm also going to take the hood latches right here and right here off, and I've got to sandblast those, paint them, and then in that area there's some rust buildup that I got to get with a wire brush so I can hit it with some self-etching primer, then some fill primer, and then paint it black. So I've been quite busy lately. Ed, let me resend that link to you. I sent the
Oh, you
wrong
yeah, you
wrong
did
one.
it to me too. Hey everybody, it's Eddie the Tech Guy. And in today's stream,
Ken doesn't know what he's doing. Ed, there you go. It just got resent, bud. Let's see who else popped in. Where have you been hiding? Just one or two. That's how it starts off. Awesome. Thank you, Adam. He's donating to you.
Oh,
That's Adam with Small Town Machine Shop.
thank you, Adam.
Yes, that is correct, Ed. Is it still showing pins? Yep. Okay.
PayPal comment, see that?
No.
Put a comment on there. It's the same at Amber Capital R 787.
I don't see it either.
Can you see my comment?
Let me scroll back up some.
Part of the Bill Beckett.
Well, there's a lot of comments from Bill Beckett, babe.
It said good evening, Ed. What about that one?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, it's way down here. Nope. It's not in there, babe. That's Bocce's.
Bachi.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Bachi.
I just put commented twice.
Okay, there. Yep.
Got it?
What's going on, Jungle Bob? Yeah, Josh went live for a little bit. I saw that. So that is, I guess, PayPal. Sorry, Bocce, we're about 2 minutes too late on that one. So why don't you tell them a little bit about your practices, how many nights a week you do it, and what other practices and stuff you have.
So for Allstars, they're trying to start to do it like 3 times a week. And for high school summer ball, we have it like every day. Tomorrow we have a doubleheader. Hopefully we win. Yeah.
So both Trent and Damien are playing for the Legion League for the high school, and that's a summer league. And this next week, let's see who we got here. I don't know if I should let this guy in the stream. His Tuesday night streams get wild. He's gonna bring that over here.
That's right. Everybody. Hey, everybody! It's Ed, the old tech guy. And today, you know what we're doing, man. Look at this. Look at this hair mess I got going on. Oh, man.
I had to trim my beard a little bit. It was getting a little uneven.
You got a haircut too.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to do something about this. Hold on a second. What's going on?
Not much. How you doing, Ed?
How you guys doing, man? Let me put on a real baseball team's hat real quick so you guys could see. All right. Hey, Amber, check out your Cash App. Check out your Cash App.
She just told us, Ed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ed.
You guys are more than welcome. You didn't have to thank me. This is a fundraiser. That's what we're doing. So, hey, man. So what we fundraising here, man? Can you actually pitch a ball? You do the foosball? You do the foosball?
He can pitch better than most of them White Sox pitchers, Ed.
Oh! Oh, no way, man. Oh, wait. No way. Listen. What's your favorite position, man? I'm not good at sports, man. I'm Mexican, so our sport is working on roofs and like working out in the yard. I mean, we're hardworking people, man. That's what we do.
Yeah, so personally, my favorite position is shortstop, but I play everywhere in the infield.
So you're good at catching the ball that be flying around, huh?
Yeah.
Except for when he's on the pitcher's mound and he doesn't jump.
Oh man, you better.
There was an easy ball he should have caught, and he just stuck his arm up, and it literally grazed the top of his glove. Had he have just put that little extra oomph into it, he'd have caught it, and it'd have been
man. Well, now that I'm investing. This is an investment. I want to see. I want to hear you guys win the series this time. You're winning it.
Tell him it's gonna be the same return.
No, listen to this. Listen, he's getting coached. He's getting coached to say things he doesn't even know. Mexicoin is the reason for so many good things out here. You don't even know. It's been funding people in Batavia and and some where Dr. Doom is from. I don't even know where it's called. Hey man, you need some type of ruler here. You need a ruler or something to show like you guys your number going to where you're trying to go.
How do I do that, Ed?
Oh, bro, you're gonna have to.
Not working.
Not working?
Go to Cash App, guys. Don't use that Venmo, man. Go to Cash App. It's easier. Makes things. Mater's Workshop says, LNR, bro, I just sent him a bunch of Mexicoin.
I'll be happy to finally get one.
I've got the app up. It's at capital Amber, capital R, 1727. It's the same.
That's right. That's right, Dr. Lambs 445.
So I typed it in wrong here, Adam. Let me remove that. Yeah.
Capital A.
Hold on. So Venmo and PayPal, you said are the same.
Yes, capital A. my name, capital R.
Give me 1 second. You talk faster than I type.
Get with it, brother.
Amber, capital R,
1727.
1727. And Cash App is what?
Now you got me thinking. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Brandon, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man? Why you looking like you lost your cat or something?
Oh, I'm dealing with the toothache.
Oh no, not again. Did you
Yeah,
just have
again.
one like a few months back?
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Oh.
Dude, don't tell me you got the gingivitis, man. Is it you got an illness? Is it you losing your teeth?
I broke a tooth off.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I asked that because I used to work with this lady. She had these beautiful pearly whites, right? And one day she comes in and she's like, "Ooh, my jaw's sore. My jaw is sore," right? She goes home. We don't see her for like a week or two. She comes back. She's missing all her teeth. Doctor's like, she got an infection. And she said, you know what? I don't even want to try to save them. Just take them all out. She had the dentist pull them all out. And she just started using the thing that you put in, you know, the
dentures.
thing. Yeah, she started using dentures. And she was not an older woman. She was kind of she was in her mid 40s. And I was like, dude, that was a drastic decision. She's like, you didn't know the pain I was in. I was like, oh my God. So I've talked to my dentist before, and he says, yeah, that does happen. You got to be careful. People get infections, weird
My
infections.
sister got life flighted to a bigger hospital. She had a tooth infection that spread to her brain.
No.
Yeah, she got life flighted to a bigger hospital.
Bro, that's scary, man. That is scary. Yeah. See, man, just be careful with that, bro. But you cracked your tooth? You were chewing on something, you cracked it?
Yeah, I was eating a cheese stick ball thing, a mozzarella stick.
Adam hasn't come up yet.
I cracked one too, man. I cracked a molar. I was eating. What was I eating?
What's up, Josh?
Oh, I was eating like some meat and or something, and it was like, I bet you, I got money on this. It was like a McDonald's burger or a Burger King burger, and you know how they grind up the meat, so it's you don't expect anything to be in there. I hit like a rock, man. When I bit down, it was like a rock. I went, oh, man, and I about jumped out my chair, and then from then on, I kept having like what I thought were chest pains. I got a little scared there for a bit. I was like, man, what's this chest pain I'm getting? And I started thinking, man, I think I got a broken tooth, man, because I started noticing that when I ate ice, ooh boy, I'd get up off my chair, and I was like, I'm going to the dentist. Dentist couldn't even find it easy. Like he was poking around. He's like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he did this test where he had me bite down on this thing, and then he kind of moved it and angled it, and I about jumped out that chair again. And he's like, aha, found it.
I'm getting lucky though. This new town has a dentist that's cheaper, so
that's good, man. That's good, bro.
Hi, Roy.
Wait, I'm confused. You said Roy. It says Adam. Adam, what's happening, bro?
Oh, Faster Ironworks is in there.
This is Roy.
This is Roy.
Roy, okay. I'm confused. Roy is the guy in the comments. Roy is the guy in the comments. And Adam is right here, small town machine shop guy.
I figured out the Venmo thing.
You figured out? There you go. There you go.
So the wife has been trying to keep up. Guys, y'all have donated $140 so far. Thank you.
What are we getting? What are we supposed to get to? There's no number right now, or is there a number you're trying to reach?
No
ceiling.
Through the fundraisings up until when the tournament starts, each boy needs to raise still about $450, but a good chunk of that has come down. Now we are doing other fundraisers here locally as well. Like Friday, I want to say it's the 1st or 2nd of July. We're doing a home run derby tournament at one of the parks. So it's $10 for 12 hits. And if you want to go back into it, it's $5 for an additional 5 hits. I'm definitely going to be out there reliving my old glory days. So that I'll probably buy 2 or 3 rounds into that. And then there's going to be a couple more car washes. I think 2, maybe 3. So the thing is, though, there's 3 different teams. There's the 13, the 14, and the 15U baseball team for All-Stars, and there's anywhere from 12 to 16 boys on each team. So when they do a car wash, they may raise $1,000, $1,500, but that gets split up amongst 45 plus boys. So,
well, I'll tell you what, man. You guys should auction off a signed baseball. I know there are kids and such. Should have all the kids sign a baseball, man, and auction it off. I'd get on that bidding. That'd be cool.
okay.
You never know. You never know who becomes what.
Yeah.
Some kid will become the next TikTok star, or they'll become some big time player, and I'll be like, haha, I got a ball, and it's signed.
I'm gonna go. How do I go solo?
That's dope, bro.
So that was given to me by my 12U team,
Oh, that's cool.
and all the boys signed it with their numbers on it.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
That's cool.
See, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. How old is your son?
Oh, I'm 13.
You're 13? Oh, man, dude. Perfect
he's-
age.
Yep. So he's 13 playing on the 14U team. And like I was saying earlier, the head coach of this team requested and begged him to play him and 2 of my other players from the 15U team. Begged them to come play on the All-Star team because we weren't originally going to do it. And then we decided, he's only got one more. This is the last of rec season. So let's go ahead and let him do it.
Man, well, you got a nice set of parents, man. You better appreciate them, bro. You get 3 squares every day. You look like you're doing real good for yourself. Look at that, man. You all like this. You got a lot of Wheaties in you, man. You got a good set of parents. You better thank them every day, man. You tell them a thank you for Ed from Ed the old tech guy. You tell him, hey, Ed told me to tell you thank you, bro. So, you know how you're 13. I have 2 girls. They're older now. They're all in college now. But when they were 13, sometimes they get annoyed and like, Dad, I don't want to do it, right? You could still do that, but every once in a while, just remember, be like, oh, not this one time. Once a week, you got to give it up for Ed the old tech guy. Just be like, I'm not gonna whine today for Ed the old tech guy. I'm just gonna do it, Dad, and just do it. All right, all right. Is that a handshake? Is that a deal? That's a deal. I like that. I'm in for that. That's awesome.
So Bachi says, oh, can you do a video of you living your old glory days? I'd pay to see that.
I can video it.
How many of you want to see me go live during that home run derby?
Dude, done. I'd love to see
Yeah.
it. I'd love to see it. You don't even have to go live. Don't go live. Record it so you can edit it really nicely, and you can put in all the goofy moments, and have your wife record it so we could hear her cracking up when you
I
screw up.
got this.
Oh,
Yes.
We'll do it. We'll make it happen.
And don't just bring out one camera. Bring in like 3. Put them in different angles so we can all laugh.
I've got a couple. I've got 2 different. I've got a GoPro and then a little Sony. Then we can
My
set up.
camera too.
And then she's got her camera. We can set them up from different angles. So
Good for all of
Yeah.
y'all.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I love it. I love it.
thanks for coming, Crystal, and thank you and Mater for donating.
I was gonna ask Crystal, what is that? That Adam dropped out. Like the picture
I'll
on
be
Crystal,
back.
the picture on Crystal's thing there. I was gonna be like, what is that? It looks illegal, but then I looked better, and it's yarn. It's yarn for their hooking. I got scared there for a moment. I'm like, what are you showing? Not that Crystal would do anything bad. She wouldn't do anything like that. That's just my dirty mind going to like thinking like, dude, that looks like drugs.
She said no editing, just do it live.
No. Or
Maybe we'll do both.
do both.
Some of
Do
us live
both.
in pine trees, and it's hard to watch live streams sometimes because we got bad internet.
You have way too many issues that come up. Exactly, Brandon. Very well said. You get into bad internet situations. You get the wrong angles. You can't move the camera on time. You miss it. But when you actually edit it and you remember the funny parts, you can actually do it. So I've learned this by doing those side hustle Fridays. Like there's things that happen on side hustle Fridays I'm not ready for, and I make mistakes, and people are watching me and just like, dude, I didn't want everybody to see that.
Yeah, but we all know that we're not perfect.
Right.
You know, I may give you a rash of you know what over something, but it's never. Oh, look at this idiot, that type of stuff. Like some people out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Bachi says no editing. No, Bachi, you don't understand. Editing is good. Take out all the boring parts. Go right for the funny stuff. Go right for the embarrassing stuff. We're gonna have Ken's wife do it. Ken's not allowed to edit this, and she could call me for editing tips. I will tell her how to edit it. She could send me the video and tell me what timestamps. Tell me the timestamps, and I'll do it.
Try sitting around where Troy, his live stream setup, the way his wife has the live stream set up for his live stream is pretty awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got like different camera angles and stuff, and she controls it.
Oh, really? Man, dude, that's getting deep, bro. I kind of want to do something like that. I've been thinking about it, but man, dude, it's too much investing in that, man. I do want to make videos, right? So my fun part is editing on the videos. I enjoy that.
Yeah, so there's actually going to be 3 age groups for that home run derby. It's going to be the 12 to 17-year-olds, 18 to 30, and then 31 and up. And that's where I'll be.
What's your son's name again? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Trent.
So Trent, you want to go into YouTube like your dad?
Sure.
Sure. He says sure. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Do you still do anything with your YouTube channel? No, you're mainly on what? TikTok?
Dude, I'm on TikTok. What's up? What are you doing on TikTok? You doing gaming?
Not really.
Inappropriate crap.
No, better not be doing none of that.
Yeah, you should see his older brother, some of his TikToks.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
he better be 18. He better be 18.
Nope.
And he better get ready to pay rent at 18.
How many followers does Damien have now?
Like 20-something thousand.
Yeah.
Whoa!
My
Man.
oldest boy's Minecraft YouTube channel has twice as the subscribers that my channel has.
Really? Man, dude. We're over here doing complex stuff like pulling out hubs and redoing brakes on a car, showing all this stuff, and we're lucky to get 100 views on that video. These guys are.
He's got about 5,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh man, we should connect on TikTok. I'm still Ed, the old tech guy. I make funny. I make funny tech type videos.
Right,
look at that.
This is for the younger boys, the 8, 10, and 12-year-old boys that are at the local county tournament, and that's one of the All-Star jerseys for them. It's got the D on it for Dixon on the sleeve. So they gave that to my wife for being a board member.
Cool, that's awesome.
I can't wait to wear it.
Do you have a picture of what their jerseys and uniforms are going to look like?
Let me look for it. Give me a second.
What's going on,
The
Mr.
uniform
Braden?
package alone's like $200.
Yeah.
$250.
Yeah, with the socks and. Well,
So yeah, because it's such a short notice, they have to order these uniforms, design them, order them, have them made, and then like express ship them here. So the uniform packet it's pretty much everything except the cleats. It's the hat, the jersey, pants.
The hat, 2 jerseys,
So the hat,
2
2
pants.
jerseys, 2 pants,
bat gloves,
batting
a
gloves,
bat bag,
a bat bag,
and then they ordered socks and
and then
belts.
socks and belts as well. So 1, obviously, so everybody can match, and 2, so they can have it all in time. And that package alone was like he said, $250.
That's sweet. That is sweet,
Very,
bro.
very sweet. Let me find it.
Braden, thank you for joining. So if any of you guys saw my video where I walked around and I reviewed the 2 side-by-sides at Lowe's and Tractor Supply, Mr. Braden was the one that asked for that video.
Oh, sweet.
And my wife's trying to find a picture of the jerseys that they're going to be
Got a
wearing.
little bit.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it.
Let's see. I'm trying to. I want to find. If I could find an Excel template with a thermometer that shows the like how you get in your fundraiser, how you're going. That'd be great. Let's see if I can find one. I'm sure somebody's done it in Excel at some point. If I would have had more time, I would have done it already.
Watch what happens.
Adam, shotgun.
Oh, hold on.
He's gonna shotgun that beer, ain't
Responsibility. This one's a day old. It's been in the shop.
It's warm.
Oh man.
Dang, he hasn't even breathed.
Come up here, Adam.
Jeez, man.
All right, so I'm gonna go solo for a second. So that's the jersey right there.
One of them. The two. White and a gray.
So we're getting the white and the gray. Basically, so when they play away and home, they have the different color jerseys.
Oh, okay.
So
And then there's batting gloves,
Yeah.
a hat, a warm-up jacket, and a bat bag.
no food tonight, Bocce.
Uh-oh. Y'all froze.
Come here. It's thunderstorming and my dogs are scared and senseless. I liked the Coleman UT 400 better, and that's just because the Coleman's been established and they're bigger than Axis, so there's more replacement parts and aftermarket parts. But Brandon, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't the Axis the old Massimos, but just rebranded? I think Brandon's froze.
Yep. The Coleman ones are the ones from Walmart, right?
Yes. So Coleman sold in a couple of different places. They sell them obviously in Walmart, and that's usually just the mini bikes. And then around Christmas time, you'll get the go karts and stuff. Then you've got a place called Sportsman's Warehouse,
Yep.
which is south of us. They sell the Colemans as well. Tractor Supply sells them, and then there's a few other places as well.
Yeah, my kids have been wanting one.
Hey, Brandon, you okay, man? You jumped.
The question is, am I too heavy to ride on the Coleman one?
This internet sucks.
I weigh 230, and it'll get up and scoot with me on them.
Okay, I've got about 90 pounds on you.
Get one with the suspension. I would look at like the BT 200s, the BT series. Then you should be fine.
But it's all muscle, though.
I know it is.
All right, I think my internet's working again.
All right. Let's see here. Goal. We'll say that the goal is 1,000 tonight. All right. Say it's 1,000, and then we'll go. We said we're at 101, right? We'll go 0, 0, 0, 0. Ooh. And
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
So the Coleman one looks exactly like the High Sun, which Mazimo or whatever makes High Sun. It looks exactly like my High Sun 400 out here that I picked up for $100.
Okay. Yeah, they. I think they're all made in the same factory, probably.
Probably. All Chinese made stuff.
All Chinese made stuff. You're funny, bro.
Let's see it, Mater. I want to see you build that.
I want to go Japanese and be able to afford to buy a mule, a Kawasaki mule.
Yeah. So, Adam, what have you got going on in the shop? You've been picking up steady work?
Oh, yeah, it's unbelievably. I was last 2 days I've been out here till midnight doing machining work after my normal day job. I had some work in the field today after work. I got a couple welding jobs out in the field. It just got hot for us 2 days ago. It was in the high 70s and it jumped to 98 and 100. So the farmers have been opening everything and breaking stuff. So
Our weather has been really strange. So
Yeah.
it's been in the high 80s, low 90s, which is about typical. But at nighttime, it's been dropping down into the 60s. When I got in the truck the other morning, it was 62 degrees out.
we've had the wettest year so far. At this point in the year is our average for the whole year, which I technically live in a desert area and it's only like 2 or 3 inches a year. We've already had like 8. So the farmers are really slow getting out in the fields. I live in Washington State.
Complete opposite end of the country.
Yep.
Ed, are you muted?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a phone call. Yeah, Bachi, and the bad part is the summer ain't over. End of July and August is our hottest months.
Same here.
Yep.
July and August are our hottest months too. But we had a warm winter too. Like normally when I go on my deer trip to the mountains in November, I need a 0-degree sleeping bag, and I was sweating to death in a 20-degree. There were days where it was in the 50s and 60s while we were out hunting, and that was just way too warm.
Amber, the Washington State is weird. West side of the state, it's always the highs like 80s, high 70s, always rainy and everything. You cross the mountains and it's desert. It's usually most of late July, August, it's always in the hundreds, 105, 110, and it is dry.
Yeah, I always heard that there's parts of Washington that's like Texas in the summertime and Alaska in the wintertime.
Yeah, we get quite a bit of snow.
So y'all get like best of both worlds.
Yeah. Which is nice because I'm not fixing farmer stuff in the summer and fixing snow plows in the winter.
True. So you got year-round work. That don't happen here.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey,
What's up, Anthony? Thanks for popping in, man. There's a lot good about snow, just not yellow snow, Bachi.
I like playing in the snow. Especially, you got four-wheelers and side-by-sides and go-karts. It's fun. Snow is fun.
Why don't you go take a shower? You got mud on you, you stink. Your phone. So Brandon, I know you said you were considering starting to get back into repairing mowers and flipping them and stuff. Have you started any of that, or are you still finishing up getting moved in and set up and stuff?
I'm still so busy with this whole moving stuff. I thought I had more time, but those people just sold that property and then told my parents they only had like 2 weeks to get out, which is illegal. But my mom don't want to fight them.
Yeah, because they technically need to go through the court system and give an actual eviction notice.
She just don't want an eviction on her rental. Yeah.
Yeah, we had an inspection here at the house last week to see if we can renew our rental agreement. And the first month we were here, the hot water heater went out. So we told them about it. They had to replace it. Then within the next month, the air conditioner went out. They had to replace the entire unit. And then there's been one or two other small little things. And then probably about a week ago, Damien had gotten home from baseball practice and he was soaking in the tub upstairs. And when he drained it, it didn't go down the drain. It went down the crack in the tub and came out the light fixture in our kitchen. So we had to make a report about that as well. So I'm worried that they may not let us renew it, thinking that we're breaking stuff and stuff like that. So we'll see, because it's been about a week since they did the inspection, and they still haven't sent us either a yes or a no yet.
Braden, I'm in Kennewick, Washington, which is I'm about 5 miles from Pasco, Washington.
The boys will actually be in Texas this summer too. They're leaving mid-July, shortly after the tournament's over, and they'll be there through August, right before school starts.
All right.
We tried to move out of Texas a couple times. It's just, once you're here, it's just, you can't live nowhere else. It's just like, I don't know.
Okay, I shot you over like a quick thermometer that you can use, kind of show the as it grows. Not the first one. Pick the second one. I sent you 2 emails. I sent you one, and the first one I didn't set your numbers right. The second one I set your numbers. So if you share your screen, you could show that. But I've got bad news.
What's that?
My daughter just got stuck in the middle of the road, like going to the
take care of it.
supermarket. I gotta go run.
Go.
So I think it's her battery. Give me a little bit. If she just needs a jump, dude, I just fixed that. I just crimped her battery cable. Oh, dude, I got a feeling she's got a bad. They got to replace her whole positive terminal cable, the whole cable. I got to replace it. It's not gonna be fun. So I will be back. I'll be listening. So
no worries.
Sorry guys, I'll be back. I'll see you in a bit. But I sent you that. If you look at it, if you have your wife check it out. If not, let me know, and I'll when I get back on, if I can get back on, I'll help you do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right one.
No, hold on. Here. It's gonna look like this. Hold on. Oh, wait. Did I not save the numbers?
No.
Did I not save the numbers? What happened? Oh. I didn't save the numbers like a dummy. Did I not?
That's all right. Don't worry about it, Ed.
Let me go take care of that real quick. I'll be back in a bit. But
right.
It's actually quite easy to fix the values, but if you don't know how to use Excel, you'll probably get a little intimidated. But it's pretty easy.
I did my intro to computer class with Excel, and I cheated. I watched YouTube tutorials on how to do the assignments.
Yeah, of course. That's what everybody does. Give me a bit, and I'll get it saved for you guys.
All right.
Okay.
You'll take care of her, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate
Take care.
you.
Sorry, guys. See you. Bye.
Still got 14 people watching. I think this has been one of the best live streams I've ever had. I sure am. I'm still doing it through the summer semester.
Hey, thanks to YouTube and these 3D printers, I think I'm about to be an electrical engineer.
I've seen that, Chef. You've been using the crap out of that grill lately. Or that pellet stove.
Oh, we got to get a new grill. We moved, so our grill is okay, but when we moved it, we got it here. The whole thing, I guess, was rusted out, and then during the move, it just fell apart.
Yeah, when we moved in, we had to buy a new one too, because at the old house, if you saw some of the videos with the go-karts and mini bikes and stuff lined up out back, I didn't have a shed big enough to put that stuff in. So after 5 years in the saltwater air around here, it just rusted out.
I don't think it helped when my sister caught it on fire.
Hmm? She related to Cajun?
Maybe.
I caught my grill on fire cooking those really cheap frozen hamburger patties. I left them
Mm-hmm.
That's what
unattended
she
for
was
about
doing.
2 minutes.
That's what
That'll
she was
do
doing.
it. Because when I was in the Marine Corps, I was at a friend's house, and they had a pool with the deck and everything like that, and their grill was near the railing, but it wasn't. It was far enough away to where it wasn't an issue. But after quite a few drinks back in my younger days, we decided to cook some hamburgers as well. And I guess I stumbled into the grill one too many times, because when it caught fire, not only did the grill catch fire, but the entire railing did, because it was literally up against it at that point in time. The hood would sit on top of the railing when I would lift it. Today, changed my mind. This turned out I was headed into night. There's all the days I don't plenty of shit. I stayed. Oh yeah, those, and those little pre-packaged hamburgers too.
Yep. Every time.
They were about the size of a nickel when I put the fire out.
We've always been big on those because our get-togethers, there's always so many people, so you can get a lot more out of those big old boxes of those cheap hamburgers.
The heat warped the lid of the barbecue so much it wouldn't shut anymore.
Okay. Daniel Brook, thank you for donating to Trent's fundraiser.
Thank you.
Sorry if I'm saying real names. That's how it's coming through, guys. So for the next couple of Tools days, you guys feel free to join in on this if you want to. Tuesday, you can either upload a regular video or a short of just any tool, even if it's something you already have. Just Tools days. The next one is going to be my gear wrench screwdriver set.
Ooh, that looks nice.
So that'll be coming up.
I like that organizer they're in.
Yeah, so do I, but unfortunately, the bag I have to put it in, I'm going to have to take it all out.
Save the organizer, because you might use it again one of these days.
Oh, I'm definitely going to save it. This came with 3 different bars of soap to try out for after you're done using this stuff. It's the DuraBlock. It's my sanding kit for the auto body collision class. So it uses the hook and loop style. And it's got 1, 2. It's got the third one. That's the big long one. I'm waiting for That's What She Said comment.
That's what she said.
Yeah. You got a round one, a smaller one,
That's what she said too.
and then a thin one. So that'll be another Tools Day. Chef has been putting a lot of stuff out lately. I get more notifications about Chef stuff than I do anybody else's right now.
I wish I had the time to shoot like that. I just don't have the time right now. And it's just too darn hot when I do have the time. So I'm just working. And
Exchange for a laceless pair of boots for when welding starts.
a must. Don't weld in Crocs. I tried that one time.
No. And then I've got my hammer and dolly set. So it's got the different pieces for banging the sheet metal and stuff like that.
What brand did you go with that?
To be honest, I don't remember. It was from an actual auto body website that sells stuff.
Did you get it from Eastwood?
No, I really don't remember. I ordered it so long ago. I often think that you are an amazing woman putting up with some of Ken's shenanigans.
Well, the East one has some good deals. I'll go to their website sometimes. They got some good deals on stuff.
Get into the right email account. So I ordered it from a place called Auto Body Tool Mart.
Never heard of that place.
It was one of the places that was suggested to order from. What's going on, Patrick? Long time no see.
Hi, Patrick.
What's up, gentlemen? Just sent a donation, Venmo. The ticker at the bottom of the screen is missing the B and Amber, but I figured it out. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is. Let me stop that banner.
Yeah, that's the problem I had.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's pinned at the top of the chat, guys. But thank you very much, sir. We appreciate that. So if you're just tuning in, my middle kid, Trent, is playing for the 14U baseball team. And he's playing the Allstars, and they're going to a tournament in July that's a little bit of a distance away from home. So all the boys are going to be staying in the hotel there. That way they can get up in the morning, get a little bit of a practice in and stuff like that before the games come on. And then so that the other surrounding counties, they can all kind of watch each other's games and support each other. So we've all played against each other. So that's what we're raising money for. By no means does anybody have to feel obligated to donate anything. If you do, we greatly appreciate it.
My problem, seeing Chef talking about that, my problem is with filming out in the heat is my phone or my GoPro will overheat when I try to shoot a video out in the heat. So I try not to do that often.
Let's see who else might have popped in. Body hammer kit that I haven't used in years. I appreciate that, man. When I got the list, I just started ordering stuff. Thousands subs before 400 videos doesn't matter. Just love math, and statistically, that is what it would take. Actually, 380. Huh.
Wow, that ain't promising.
Hey, Patrick.
I'm part of a new group. For this local area, and they said there was just an explosion. One of the oil wells blew up.
That's not good.
My backyard's an oil well. I got an oil well there, and there. I'm surrounded by oil wells.
Have you gone shooting on your property like Jed Clampett to hopefully you find something?
I've been trying. I haven't found it yet.
So another one of the tools that'll be on Tool Time Tools Day, which you guys are all getting sneak peeks, is this Cobalt Orbital sander. I'm actually going to use it on the roof of the Del Sol because it's still got that chalky whiteness to it from the clear coat paint fading. So I'm going to use this on it instead of doing it by hand. And then probably just painted it with some Fusion all-in-one painter and primer, like I did the rest of it. What part of North Carolina? We're down here on the coast by just north of Wilmington, right in the middle of Wilmington and Jacksonville, if you're familiar with that area, outside of the Marine Corps base. And then I also have a polisher for that too.
Yeah. I bought me a nice air sander a long time ago, and I never had an air compressor big enough to run it.
So did I tell you guys what I did with moving the Eclipse about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? Okay, so a friend of the family has a car dolly, and it's one of the ones where you just kind of, it like tilts up just a little bit, and then when the car comes on it goes back down. We went over to my dad's house, and the Eclipse was in the bay as we've been working on it, and it was on in between the lift posts. So we pushed it backwards, absolutely no problem. So, but there's the rack and pinion isn't hooked up because I was going to take it out, but in order to flush it, the car has to start, I guess. So I didn't take it, everything, or flush it, everything's just disconnected. So we're kind of moving the wheels and stuff like that by hand. So we jacked the car up, put it on those wheel dollies that I got from Harbor Freight, spun it around 180 degrees, backed the trailer up to the front of it, and we could not push that damn thing an inch forward, but it would roll backwards. So I didn't know what the heck was going on with it. And because of that, I started getting frustrated. The boys were complaining because it was hot out and stuff like that. And it was almost 100 degrees when we were out there doing this. So that was getting on my nerves a little bit. So finally, we got the front of the car jacked up enough to where we could put it down on part of the trailer, move the jack and the jack stands, lift it up some more, and then keep pushing the trailer underneath it. And we finally got the damn car on the trailer, right? Get the trailer rehooked back up to the truck, and we start to pull out because I had to take it someplace else. My dad didn't want me pressure washing the engine bay inside his garage and then on the concrete to where it would stain his concrete, which, you know,
Yeah.
my house, my place, I'd have done it. I wouldn't have cared, but it's his. He didn't want to do it, so I'm going to respect that.
Yeah.
So I took it down to one of the car washes. Well, I actually took it over to a friend's house and sprayed it down twice with degreaser overnight. And then the next morning I sprayed it again. And then I took it to one of the car washes and did it there. But when we were pulling out of the driveway, the back tires weren't rolling. I was like, what in the world is going on? Guess what I forgot to do?
Take
Put
parking
it
brake off.
neutral, or take the brake.
Forgot to take the damn parking brake off. And that's why I wasn't rolling. Spent an hour and a half fighting that thing. Thank you, sir. We've actually, I was going to be happy if we had like $50 in donations. I know times are tough, and you know people are stretched out thin here and there. So we truly do appreciate everybody that has donated tonight. Oh, what's going on, Shell? I didn't see you pop in. Jacksonville, where? Florida or North Carolina?
Renegades in Florida.
Okay. I would say Jacksonville, North Carolina. That's literally 20 minutes from me. Okay, so he's up there by Raleigh and Durham. The lawnmower lady's up that way.
Stella.
So I'm actually on my channel. I'm revamping some stuff again. I am, yes, Shell, I'm in Sneeds Ferry. I'm revamping my channel again. So the only videos that I'm going to actually be posting are the Tool Time Tools days, while I go through all my analytics and some other stuff and try to figure some stuff out. Because I was talking with some other YouTubers about it, and what their suggested monthly income is compared to mine is a huge astronomical difference. Like right now, I don't even care. I'll pull it up, guys.
I always say I only make money on YouTube because of Adam.
So let me go here. I don't mind sharing it. Dancy, which one are you talking about, bud? Is that the Venmo or?
You have to put the @ weird round thingy in front of it. That's what I had to do.
Okay. So it would be at AMBERR17. Oops. Let me come back here, share. So I don't mind sharing this. Let me go. Oops, that one. So if you look at that right here, estimated revenue is $23.87. When my channel has 9,748 views, 230 hours in watch time. So there is something going on in here that is just not making sense. So again, I will be going through and revamping my channel somehow. So I'm probably going to be doing just the shorts on Tuesday, and then every other couple of Wednesdays I'll be doing a live later in the evening as well.
You know, honestly, you've had your channel for a few years now too. For some reason, the channels under 2 years old are like taking off quick, and now all us little bit older channels, YouTube ain't like showing anything about our channels anymore. We're just our growing just stopping. Like my numbers, it's bad. It's bad.
Mine.
Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead.
Mine might be a little different because I have so many videos out. I'm pushing 700. So, and I've noticed since I monetize, which of course helps YouTube, I'm sure. I've gotten quite a big increase since then. To be honest and stuff, I get the 2 months I've been monetized, I've gotten about $220 a month from there. My views are like 50,000. But again, I have like almost 700 videos out there.
So, Dancing, you are 100% right. However, when you're monetized, you have to meet a $100 minimum threshold before they give that to you. So it'll be another 4 or 5 months before I hit it. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out what it is I'm doing wrong. By no means am I trying to get rich off from YouTube or anything like that. But if there's lost money someplace, I'd rather have it in my pocket as opposed to YouTube keeping it in theirs.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Go to yard sales, Ken. Go to yard sales.
Yeah.
There's nothing around here. You want to know what they sell at yard sales here? Scentsy and baby clothes and stuff like that. Like, the few that I've been to, I'm just like, this is a complete
Yep.
waste of time.
Life in
And
military
I've spent
town.
awesome gas.
That's how clean was. Every now and then, you get your military surplus every now and then.
So, but you know, and like the estate sales and stuff like that, they're an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. So it's just not time effective and cost effective to try to go out to those. Braden, but I told you when I come across the different ones, I'll make a video on them. Okay.
Dancing, I use the Venmo. I've heard of PayPal, but I'm not sure what it is. So that'd be a question for a more technical person than I.
So here's something interesting, guys. I was looking at, you see this new tab, research? I was looking at what my viewers search for videos, and the top one is cow videos. What does my channel have to do with anything cow? I'm gonna go get a cow now. Maybe that will boost my channel. Just buy a cow. All right, Raging Cajun.
What's going on, Raging? Raging, did you see that meme about you last night in Ed's stream? The JD Tico and the Coil Tools one, and then the guy down at the bottom sweating, not knowing which button to hit. Ed had some pretty good memes in his live stream last night.
Yeah, that's why I had to stay a little longer.
Where are you driving at tonight, Raging? I don't. I don't have a way to get a hold of Raging Cajun. I just sent you the link.
You don't have him on Instagram?
I don't think so.
I do. Hold on.
Yeah, if you have him on Instagram, send him the link if you don't mind. Yeah, that would be nice. Tennessee for the night. Okay. Yes, Ed's streams are very interesting. Okay, he can't join tonight. No worries, man.
All right.
It makes sense.
That's crazy. They used to, seeing that, they used to say that the watch hours on shorts didn't go towards your get monetized. Are they starting to go towards getting monetized now?
They are, but it's like a separate type.
Gotcha.
So you've got your regular video ones, and then shorts are kind of separate. And,
Yeah.
and I hate to say it out loud, but I'm willing to bet at the end of the day, live streams are probably going to go into a separate account as well.
Probably.
I forgot to even monetize this live stream, so oh well.
You probably ain't missing much.
Yeah.
Other than my super chats, I made 25 cents off my birthday stream.
Our sales here are very good. However, when it comes to tools, we are All right. That would be nice if they did, but I'm way too small of a fish in the pond for them to look at me. And the thing is with YouTube, I know I'll never break into 25,000 to 100,000+ subscribers. I'm just, there's so many people that do what I do on it as well that, you know, you've got Redbeard's Garage, Rather Be Welding, Cars and Cameras, Paisley's Garage. There's just so many big channels. And now I will say one that to look for, Rick Watson with Busted Knuckle Builds, especially since Go Power Sports is already sponsoring him. Within the next year or so, his channel is going to take off. And the dude knows what he's doing. He builds great finished bikes.
He is the coolest, nicest guy you ever meet.
I want to meet him, man. I'm telling you, the next time we come out to Texas, I'm gonna take probably an extra week for it, and I'm gonna drive around and see and visit a bunch of people.
His shop is pretty awesome. The way he got his shop set up.
You're right, Ed. But I'm not quitting my day job in hopes of making it huge on YouTube.
So I can tell you this, I've been doing stuff with More Medic One, right? A bigger YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
Well, he was telling me that his channel got at 2,000 subs, and it stuck there for like a year or two, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just started blowing up. He thought his channel wasn't growing, his views was down, and all of a sudden, it just started blowing up.
And that could have been YouTube, because when people are hot and their videos are on fire, they're gonna push that content so they can make money. At the end of the day, YouTube is a business and they make money off from us.
Yep.
But they're gonna push what's gonna make them the most money. But a lot of times, I think what happens is those one-hit wonder channels kind of fizzle out and get burned out and stop making quality content or content at all. So that's when they go back to the guys like you and I that, oh crap, this dude has religiously put videos out twice a month, 3 times a month, 4 times a month for the last year and a half. Let's push his content now. I'm in there a couple of times a week, dude. I'll check. That would be cool about you. So, but then again, I could be completely wrong. $15, dang.
I like flea markets, but we don't have a flea market in this town.
We have one.
It is 17.
I go to every
Sunday. Wrong again. I don't know. I've never used PayPal, babe.
I don't like pay people with PayPal, I've never received with PayPal.
I don't even know what I just did.
I figure I'd probably hit some yard sales this fall when it starts cooling down. It's getting so hot now that everybody's not wanting to do yard sales, put out yard sales now. So I figured I'd go out about fall when it starts cooling down.
They're pretty big here right now. The flea market is always on Sunday, super busy. It's pretty big. There's lots of food vendors and stuff. And
Yeah.
$.
In Central Texas, we had a rundown one in Belton, and it always had good stuff. If you go there on a certain day, I got a lot of antique tools there.
And I've been going to some of the certain vendors at the flea market so often that I'm starting to get some really good deals from them.
Yeah.
Because like I pay like $1 for almost every crescent wrench I buy. Not that I need to buy any more crescent wrenches and stuff like that, but
You can never have too many, I guess.
I'm approaching the 100 mark.
You know, at one time I would say I don't need no more pipe wrenches, but I got here and I can only find one of my pipe wrenches.
That's usually how it is. When you need something, you don't have it. When you don't need it, you're like, man, I can get rid of a few of these.
Always buy, never sell.
Right.
I like to trade.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of bartering.
So I've given as many wrenches and sockets and stuff I come across. I've given away so much of that stuff to people starting out. You know what the sad part is, though? Like, all the tools I keep in my shop are all old, good American-made stuff. And someone starting out, my boy's starting out in mower repair or this or that. It's like, okay, send them over. I'll load up a box for them. And then they'll complain that the stuff doesn't match and stuff like that. And it's just,
It's just so many people are ungrateful nowadays. It's absurd. If somebody were to give me a bunch of tools, especially for free, I'd be like offering to mow your yard or something like that. You know.
Yeah, it's just it's.
Yeah.
I do a lot of bartering with my some of the small farmers I do machining work for. I get a lot of locker beef in exchange for machining work.
Okay.
I did a roller for a wheat harvester the other day, and the guy paid me with 80 pounds of elk meat.
I'd have taken that too.
Yeah.
I used to have a guy who would barter meat, but he ended up going to jail for smuggling drugs into a prison.
Oh.
Bachi, she just came in and said that she got it. Thank you. Let me find out, Larry, and I will get back to you on that. Because she's keeping total in the other room.
Hi, Larry.
Thank you for popping in, Larry. So you just woke up. So we are at an hour and a half. We'll probably talk some more tools and work and stuff like that and go to right about 2 hours. It is 11:30 here on the East Coast. Oh no, absolutely not, bud. I'm right there with you. Who in here has watched the video on my Foxford? I put heads on and the car was leaking. I have not seen that one. Ed, she's totaling it up right now. And Brandon dropped out. Yeah, one of them has a capital A and one of them has a lowercase a. Larry, so at the top there should be 3 different options of the chat. PayPal and Venmo are the first one. And then there's a Cash App as well. Now, I am not overly familiar with that stuff. My wife does all of that. So I couldn't tell you how to even get on them. So she said we have raised $170 thanks to you fine folks.
The only reason I have a Venmo figured out is my mom made me put it on my phone so she could send me birthday money.
I like Lowe's better, but I am unfortunately been buying a lot more stuff from Home Depot lately.
You still planning on doing any of the welding stuff?
I am.
All right.
So I will be going to a basic welding class starting July 18th. It's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights from 6 to 9. And in August, the basic welding class goes through September 12th, I think. It's right at about 2 months long. And in August, I start the year-long auto body collision and repair class because that's what I collect the GI Bill for. So in essence, that's my paycheck for the month.
Yeah.
So if I'd have done just the welding school at nighttime, I wouldn't have gotten the paycheck. So I'm doing the auto body and collision because I do like painting cars and mini bikes and stuff like that. Now, I don't think that I will get into auto body and collision to where that's what I do for a career, but I'm still going to keep my mind open. I'm still going to put forth maximum effort into it. That way it's another pot to pull from.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went to the welding store that's here, it's a store called Air Gas.
Yep, we have one of those here.
They were telling me, because I was buying a few things for the welding class, they said that it was a blessing in disguise to take just stick welding, because I have to take the basic welding class first. Then I can do MIG, TIG, stick separately. He said, don't waste your time on MIG. He said, do TIG and stick welding because that's all anybody around here hires for.
Yeah, stick welding's big here. Very big here. Because a lot of it's out in the field.
Larry, yes, sir, it is. So once I finish the basic welding class, then they'll post the next couple of classes for MIG, TIG, and stick. I'm going to do either the TIG or the stick first, whichever one comes available, and then I'll do the other one. And I'm eventually going to do the MIG one too, just because.
Yeah.
Because it's only $186 for the 2-month class. So I would be a fool not to get a certificate of some sort for $186.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know.
Do you have a welder at your house to mess around with?
I've got the flux core.
Yeah.
The video on the stream. All right, Brandon, no worries, man.
There's nothing wrong with those Lincoln tombstones you see on Craigslist and stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That was my main shop welder for almost 15 years.
I'll be honest with you. The main welders on Facebook Marketplace here are any one of the ones from Harbor Freight, because Marines will buy them to fix something over the weekend and then sell them because they can't keep them in their barracks room.
Wow.
So they're constantly on there. Larry, my wife said she just got your donation. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, I still plan on doing the welding as the full time. I plan on getting on with one of the different companies that are around here. There's actually quite a few. Maybe gas will go down some now. I want to go down. Well, I hope so. I definitely will, Larry. Thank you. So I'm going to do the welding with a company of some sort for about a year or two, because that'll get us through paying off the last 2 years on my wife's vehicle and then the last 3 years on my truck. So from there, I'll be able to, what I make in the Marine Corps from disability a month, I'll be able to work doing like the mobile welding by myself. And if it takes me a little bit to pick up jobs, it won't financially hurt us. You know, I mean, we won't be eating steak and lobster every night, but we won't have to eat ramen noodle and the cheap Kraft macaroni and cheese either. You know?
No, like my mobile welding, it was slow at first, but once you get your name out there, you do good work. The a lot of the welders in my area are very arrogant. So I come across totally different, and that is a lot of people like that. Like, hey, let's just get this done, you know.
And it's not just with welding, customer service. There's a lack in that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everywhere. So if you're nice and respectful to somebody, you're 50% over the hump of getting them as a repeat customer right there.
Yes, for sure. I'm always, what can I do to get you going again, and we can figure out the rest of it later. You know?
Yep.
And stick welding is not that hard. So.
And you know, I've done a little bit with the flux core, and when I built that frame called Patriot, the mini bike chopper trike, that I was building for July 4th of last year that I still haven't finished, I flux core welded most of it. And if you look at some of the videos, you can see my 230 pounds of pure fat standing on top of that frame, bouncing up and down on it, and it held. So then one of my buddies who did the same welding program that I'm about to start, he did it all. He's like, here, use my MIG welder. And it was so much smoother. The welds were so much better. So it's one of those things where
less splattery. Yeah.
Yep. I think when you start off with the lesser grade stuff and you learn how to be proficient with that it truly does help you when you get better equipment.
Yeah, like I said, I did a lot of work with that $200 Lincoln Tombstone in my shop as a stick welder. There's nothing wrong with those, no matter what anyone tells you.
$5.
Who? So we just had another donation. Thank you very much, guys. Who's coming in and telling me about it? So that put us 200. So we have raised 200 on the dot tonight, guys. We like I said, I can't say it enough. We truly do appreciate it, and it is 100% going to be put into Trent's funds for this softball. I keep saying softball because that tournament just ended, for his baseball tournament. Yeah, it's pretty expensive around here too, Chef.
Yeah, gas is getting up there.
Certified welder in the 90s. Yeah, flux core, it's very messy and stuff like that. But I'll be honest with you, that little titanium 125 flux core, for using it for just go-kart and mini bike repairs, it is a fantastic welder. And guys,
Flux core made welding accessible to a lot of people.
Yes, it did. And I hate Harbor Freight right now. They really pissed me off lately. So for me to say that it's still a good product, it really is. two busted chains together. He still has two chains. There's the dancing I know. So yeah, that's the business plan. We've been kicking tires trying to decide if we want to stay in this area when the kids graduate. But my wife will be vested with the county school system by that point in time. So it's going to be hard to walk away from that retirement for her.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, one of the guys so the first year we played baseball in this league, we played with a core group of kids that have all grown up together. One year they were on different teams. The next year they were on the same team, this and that. They all played middle school and they're playing high school baseball together. His dad does like the mobile welding for a company where they give them like $600 per diem every day, that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so he was saying, look, we're always hiring welders. When you finish it, let me know. And then the parent that sponsored my 12U baseball team, they own a dredging company. He's always looking for welders too. And those parents absolutely love me for the baseball season and stuff like that. Their grandfather, so it was the boy on my team's grandfather, he said, hey, well, when you're done, come talk to me and we'll talk about stuff. So I've got options I'm going to keep in with it. Contracting friends need welders. Okay. And see, hey, there's another contact right there. Thank you, Larry. So Shell, his tournament is down in, I believe, Winnebago, which is just outside of Leland, south of Wilmington, north of the border. That tournament did for my pet monster shield for those members. Absolutely. And, it pains me not to be involved with the rec league after this season. My wife is no longer going to be the VP because she's taken on roles with the high school now. I don't know if I'm still going to coach in the rec league or not. I'm still undecided. If you want a job, I can hook you up locally with people I work. Hey, I will keep that in mind, Larry.
Same here, Ken. I'll pay you $10 an hour to weld for me all day long.
How about for travel? Absolutely, it is. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm getting caught up on the chat. You're right, it does. It works perfectly fine for me, too.
You can do a mod with those Harbor Freight MIG machines by putting some DC, some bridge rectifiers in them to make them so you can, instead of running ACs, you can make them DC machines. It's pretty cheap mod, and it really changes those machines as well.
Yeah, once I'm done with the actual classes and stuff like that, I want to get into them and see what they have there. I want to get my hands on a couple of different style or different brands and stuff. And then I'm going to talk to some people around here as well, because with like on the coast where I'm at, there's a lot of boat stores that use stainless steel. So, I want to get one that's specific for that. So I want to get my feet wet with the welding program a little more than do it yourself or at best in the garage type stuff. What's going on, Mustard? For 9 days, learn a bit of welding. I will definitely keep that in mind, Larry, and I will be talking with you once I'm done. It'll probably be springtime before all those courses are done, but absolutely. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. We're going on an hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to end the live stream. Honestly, hold on one second. So I'm going to end the live stream here in just a minute. I want to thank everybody personally again for the donations. It has helped out. And Trent, they've raised just over $200 for you tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So there's been a lot of different donations from a lot of different people. So send over one last donation, see if we can get one more set of donations. Thank you, Ed. So he just sent over another donation.
Thank you, Ed.
On top of the one he did. I said hello and that I'm one, if not your biggest fan. I appreciate that, Larry. Nice shell. I'll start saving my gas money, maybe siphon a little out of the sawmill to get the trip started. So again, we just wanted to say thank you guys. We really do appreciate it. That's what this community is about. The automotive, small engine, tool community. We help people out where we can. And
Yep.
we truly do appreciate it, guys. So absolutely. There's Amber chiming in with it too. Dancing. So, all right, guys. Adam, go ahead and say any goodbyes you want to say.
Bye, everyone.
So, all right, guys, we appreciate it. Have a great night. And what is it? Today's Wednesday. We will see y'all tomorrow night for Power Stroke Jude's live. Do not miss it. It's always a good time there. So, here we go. Team Mexicoin. I will always support you, Ed, with your Mexicoin, even though I did not receive mine. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. And as always, remember, guys, ride them like you stole them.